What's up? We are back with another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance.
When the emperor died, the whole empire...
Nobody really cares.
More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession.
There's a lot of people, though.
The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
Wenceslas.
But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits.
For more frivolous pursuits. Just say he liked getting laid.
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope.
Alright. Pretty sure I left off at a tough spot. Alright, now, if you'll remember last night, Daddy was killed. Oh yeah, and Mommy. Oh yeah! I'm running! Ru-tu-tu-tu-tu. Ru-tu-tu-tu-tu. Ru-tu-tu. Oh man, that dude's dead as fuck. Look at him. Why are you just standing there? Get on a horse and run.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Duh.
What the hell, you Tatar beast!
Oh. Oh. We're gone. I saved that girl. I didn't save those folks. Ooh. Oh no. No! Oh! No! The leg! You gotta watch out, dude. There's an artery down there. Oh god. Ru-tu-tu. Ow. Oh god.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Run! Oh!
Run for it! Flee!
Yeah, let me not give you a ride. Just run.
Warn the others. They've torched Skalitz. Flee! To Talmberg!
Okay, horsey, we can't afford to walk. People with bows. I don't care how tired you are, just keep running.
Run for it!
No! I feel you, dude. Shut up, Alina. Oh, yep, see, this is why we can't stop. Fuck me, that was in the back. Oh. Christ on a shingle. Help! Help!
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Do something!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hakio, Husungine!
Y'all have terrible aim. There's like 8 arrows in the ground next to that guy. You're archers, man. Y'all had one job.
We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink.
Yeah!
Hot wine and bandages.
Yeah. Hot wine.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor
Humans?
like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
I was wrong. Tatars.
Tartars, you say? Well,
With
we'll
the
deal with
sauce?
that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Everyone looked away like, ew. I'm still alive.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Ah! Don't touch me. That guy's like, really?
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work.
Yeah,
You'll
I'm
have to
trying to
speak to
make
Lord
sure
Divish.
you don't
Can you
push
manage?
that guy over. Thanks, friend. Aw, Yanni puppy.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Talmberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
Henry.
Son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Did he make
He's
it
dead.
inside the castle?
Nope.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now.
Fuck
No one else can help us.
that. Bullshit. Give me a goddamn
Anyway.
sword.
Thank you for risking your neck to warn us.
Didn't have much of a choice, but you're welcome.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
What a polite sir. Oh, I read the Talmberg. Wrote the Talmberg, my bad. Dora. Oh, that's not supposed to be happening, I'm pretty sure.
What are you... Hey!
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Oh, God.
I heard about the
Heat.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to
Food.
the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
I mean, I could probably eat a bear.
Here you are, then.
I'd be willing to
Eat your
try.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Ah,
Good night, man.
good night.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Bro. Rude. My boots aren't filthy, they're just covered in mud and blood because I've been running for my...
Look where you're going.
I haven't moved. So you watch where I'm going. I'm busy taking all your cheese, woman. I needs it. I am, however, currently starving. Ah, much better. Oh, I'm still pretty hungry. Apple! Well, 10 hours never hurt anybody.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Who? Yes? Who's there?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Doesn't matter.
My lady.
Get in here.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Thought I could do with some wine, or you could do with some
Just
dick.
what you need to help you sleep.
What are you pouring?
My lady.
I'm so confused.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth,
So there's
I
nothing in
couldn't
their
sleep
hands?
either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
But you are, because your parents are dead.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
If I feel like it, I feel like there should be a glass in my hand.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
You don't know.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzik's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
Ha!
I'll never forget
Nah.
that.
I whistled at them. They chased me. I got on a horse and ran. Nothing knight about it.
How could something like that happen?
Except for being on a horse with a sword.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by
Satanas!
greed, envy, and pride.
Lucifer!
Let us not lose faith. Whatever life
Beelzebub! Sorry.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot.
Must.
Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and All of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true.
Would it were
But
true.
what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Mama.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Papa? I'm not a coward. I'm scared shitless. Different.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
You woke me for this? I'm a fucking peasant, dude. Why do I care? Money? No.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Food. There's gotta be food over here. No! It's empty! I'm gonna starve!
Maybe he's really got something to be done.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scouts. Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune.
A fortune, you say?
We'll find out when they get here, won't we?
How much is in a fortune?
Good luck to you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! There's only a short way right there now.
rough.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. You keep watch of the battlements with my men.
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
What the hell? Are you serious?
What is it? Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep must be your first watch, eh?
Me?
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Such night, much wow. Two.
Everyone to the Bailey Battlement. Quickly, we have visitors.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
What God's name is here?
Am I overweight? Certainly. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I definitely shouldn't be. What did I miss while I was busy stealing shit? I mean, buying things. Oh.
We'll come and hit them like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
May the Lord watch over you.
Aye, not a thing.
While there's still a bit of light, she sits down and gets on with it, and she's quite deft at it.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
My word. Thank you kindly.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. God be with you.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
Agree?
That's a poor offer. All right, so.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
Did you see them horrible foreign soldiers? Them with these strange clothes with iron masks on their faces. Aye, I saw them. Made my blood run cold. I heard they took their prisoners.
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My lady, I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the thought of my parents being left in the mud to be food for stray dogs. How can their souls find peace until they rest in hallowed ground?
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian burial? My heart goes out to you. I will do what I can to help, though I'll tremble in fear until your return. But what can I do?
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking. Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
Take care.
Be a bit more careful.
Walking. The hell are you doing? Bastard.
Is someone there? God, stop that right now. Are you out of your mind? Ugh!
Hmm. I made that a little harder.
feel quite hungry.
Good health to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. May the Lord watch over you.
Actually, I'm good.